Okay, we're live now. Wanna do the introductions?
Yes. Hey, welcome back. This is Carlos Charlie, and also I'm with Shinky Day here for Reboot Robot. How's everyone doing today? Or actually, how are you doing today? I make it sound like we're at a round table or something. How are you today, buddy?
I,
Make
I'm
it sound like we're like in a big room.
nah, I'm doing fine, thanks, man. It's been a late.
Good.
It's been a very I've been very low energy these past 2 days. It was a really
Okay.
long week for me, so
Oh damn.
I've been very low key this couple of days, but yeah, I'm fine. I'm cool. I mean, it's Saturday night. Just tomorrow, I'm gonna probably wake up late and just chill.
Oh, same here, man. I love sleeping in because throughout the whole week, I'm always waking up extremely early. So yeah, the weekends are something that I cherish a lot. I mean, I'm so busy during the week, as you can see. But I'm glad that we have time to actually come together. And as you've all heard, it's all over the internet, or all over YouTube, about Sony's PS5 pre-orders, which is an invite only. And actually, the funny thing is that you send me a screenshot before everything exploded on the internet. A screenshot you
Yeah,
got from a friend, right?
yeah. A friend, and this is the funny thing is the friend who got it. He's in Europe. He's actually not on the U.S. Uh,
Oh, that's very interesting. Okay.
it is interesting, but probably it's nothing because I don't know if he plays with a US account, and that's why he got it. But this is only coming. This
Mm,
is only happening on the US. There's actually crazier shit going around that, and I'll get
hmm.
to that in a second. But
Sure, sure.
yeah, like as I mentioned to you on messages during the week.
Hmm.
I mean, everybody knows I'm the biggest Sony fanboy, but
Yeah.
this is just some shit that really pisses me off, dude.
it,
Because because
it is. It is. You have every right to be.
yeah, because as you mentioned, first of all, you mentioned that this is like raffling, and raffling is like really, dude. It's like people are gonna pay you money to buy your product.
I know,
So
man. And
so the,
raffling, I hate raffling because I mean I'm all about the Comic Con. I was heavy into collectibles, and it's all about raffling. And no matter how dedicated, no matter how much of a fan you are at a certain thing, you're not going to get it due to luck or due to numbers. That's where that really sucks.
yeah, and the thing is that is pissing me off the most, and I think I'm just going to turn down the volume a little bit because it's very loud for me. The game.
Okay.
The thing that is pissing me off the most, and I told you this, is we already knew that supplies were going to be scarce. In fact, last week's conversation we talked about it.
Hmm.
So we,
Yeah.
so we, I was expecting that. I was expecting to have a tough time to um, to get my hands on the console and whatnot. But the way that
Okay.
Sony is handling it, it's like making fun of your consumer base, kind of. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you motherfuckers, you're not gonna get this. So like, only like the most elite of elite, and they are doing it just to rile up people and just to build up fake hype. And I
Yeah.
find that as a very shitty move, because
It is, dude. It really is.
even Microsoft, I'm pretty sure Microsoft is going to have the same issues supplying Sony
Yeah.
because they make the consoles at the same places. But they are not doing this shit, man. They are not
No.
poking fun at the fan base and being like, oh, only the most exclusive people, and like only like two of you will be able to get it, and we're going to open pre-orders only on a raffle and first come first serve basis.
I,
That's a fucking
yeah.
dick move, man.
It is. I mean, at first, I was thinking like, okay, what if I wasn't a fanboy? What if I was It could be either way. What if I was jumping ship from the Xbox, or what if I was just getting into gaming? And I can't because I'm not. You're gonna leave out the people who were interested in the first place, who wanted the game. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna get a PS4. I might as well start gaming on the PS5 because it's coming out. Those people are already cut out. They're gonna not supply for those people. And also, like, I've been looking online to see because if you look at that email, it says due to recent activity through your PlayStation, like due to somebody's recent activity, they're going to choose that person. But that's so vague. And I was looking online, like, what do they mean about this? And people are coming up with all kinds of things, saying that maybe people who have the what's it called that PlayStation game streaming, what was it called? PS
PS Now, PlayStation Now.
Yeah, maybe people have the PlayStation Now, or people, how many people bought games digitally, or how long your account was established, or if you have PS Plus. I mean, people are just guessing, but it kind of makes sense. I mean, if they're going to give a console to somebody, they're going to give it to somebody who's going to use all the applications that the system, that the system offers, because of course that generates more money, more whatever. That
Hmm.
kind of makes sense. So that's why I like. I mean, me, I don't do that PlayStation now. I think that's a freaking waste of money, to be honest. And of course, I mean, I had my account ever since it came out, the PlayStation 3. So I have
Uh-huh.
no issues with that. I know I got tenure on that, and hours of gameplay. I mean, I've been dumping hours in Ghost of Tsushima, but not like incredible mad hours to the point that I have no life or no job. I mean, it's just I don't know. Now that I keep on reading on what people are saying, it's kind of like, you know what? My expectations are extremely low that I'm even going to even get this. But I mean, I also hear people say that that's only through PlayStation. I mean, Amazon, Best Buy, and all of them still going to get their share, but I mean, they're not going to be the first to actually get the console through Sony. I think they're going to release it through Sony, and then months later, the other companies are going to get it, like Best Buy and Amazon, supposedly.
That's well, going on that. There are two things. Just one thing before I go up going into that.
Hmm.
Something that I heard. This is
Yeah.
a rumor that came out today.
Hmm.
It is not a credible rumor, so take it with all the bottle of salt that you want to that you have at home.
Right.
But because of listing some PlayStation partners
Hmm.
for some games, it is possible that they are only going to launch the console, November on Canada and US, or meaning that all of their stock will only be for US and Canada for at least 6 months.
That's weird, dude. That's why those territories. I mean, I'm happy that it's the states, but like, what about Japan or like anywhere else? I mean, what's their marketing technique on doing that? That's just weird to me. I don't know.
It is it is we're talking about 2020, so this year has been shit. So
Mm.
companies have to do like weird stuff, especially that's just like what Humberto was saying last week, just to keep their
Mm.
just to keep
Yeah.
their stocks and their supplies and being able to manufacture the machines and stuff. But the thing is, I find that not disrespectful, but I find that like a really garbage movie. That's what they do. I'm not actually riled up yet. I'm not like upset yet because I mentioned it's just a rumor and some interpretations from some people for some stuff that they saw on sites from other games.
Sure. Sure.
But if that's the case, that's going to be like a big fuck you to consumers from other places. Like for
Yeah.
example, like people in don't not even us, like people in Japan and people in Europe. In Europe, the biggest PlayStation is the biggest brand on gaming, so it's not even
Oh
like
yeah, dude. Europe gets a lot of props on that. There's a lot of hardcore gamers in Europe. That's true, man.
yeah. And PlayStation is the console of preference. So that would
Of
be a big
course.
fuck you if they don't launch in on Europe or most places in Europe. That will be a big fuck you to their consumer base.
I know. Yeah.
And and I don't know, man. This is the thing is everything is happening in such a way that I cannot believe that they are just like neglecting some markets. And yeah, the coronavirus is to blame, right? I wouldn't say like they are just doing it because they don't care about us, whatever. Because for the PlayStation 4, they did release on time everywhere, and you saw we got
Oh man, dude, we went to Walmart. Oh, we should have recorded that, dude. I remember
yeah,
exactly when you bought that, dude. That was really
yeah,
exciting. And you got that one shooting game. What was
yeah,
that called, dude?
Killzone,
Killzone. Yeah, it looks so awesome in 60 frames.
but
Very
but
cool. I definitely remember
but the thing that I'm saying is that we got it like I got it like what like 2 weeks after it launched.
that. Yeah, you just went up there and you're like, okay, I'm picking this up. Boom, you got it. Yeah, I definitely remember that. I remember the Walmart too. The exact Walmart.
Yeah, yeah. So the thing is, I wouldn't say like Sony's not like I don't care about these markets or whatnot. It's just that it is an incredibly shitty move, and I'm disappointed because I do have the money. I've been waiting for the console for a very long time.
Of
Again,
course.
it is not like I'm gonna lose everything because my console. I am already playing Control, the PlayStation 5 version
The
right now.
the championship edition, or it's like
Yeah,
earlier, the
yeah,
ultra championship
yeah. I'm playing
arcade edition.
the hyper fighting version edition since
Yeah,
launch,
awesome.
since launch
Yes, is
because
long.
I had ray tracing support and the SLR and all the fancy things that you're gonna get on PS5 and 60 frames per
Exactly.
second,
Yep.
60 frames per second at 4K, and Charlie, my goodness, I had a very hard time just a few minutes ago to make it run at 4K, but I'm running at
Yeah.
I finally get it run at 4K and 60 frames per second. But the thing is, it's not that I'm going to miss out. But the thing is, it is something that I've been waiting for. I do have the money. I have the money to buy
Yeah.
like probably like five of those fucking consoles,
Yeah,
accessories
man.
and stuff. And I'm not gonna get it just because some arbitrary shit that they don't want to cater to my uh, market because we're like second or third grade citizens for them.
It's kind of discouraging if you think about it. It feels discouraging, doesn't it?
And that would be a move I would expect from Nintendo because Nintendo don't do business directly here in Mexico. But
Yeah, they're a different beast though. Nintendo's a fucking different beast. That's for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. But the thing is, Sony they do make they have actually they have offices here in my city. They have like Sony Computer Entertainment
Oh,
and
no, you're
PlayStation
right.
offices here.
You're right. Because I remember I had a friend whose girlfriend wanted to find a job, and she found a job at Sony. I think
Hmm.
you remember her. But
Yeah.
yeah,
So
dude. Yeah, you're right. They got a lot of offices, dude.
yeah, we have Sony Computer Entertainment. We have PlayStation like
Yeah,
offices here and
yeah.
stuff, and
Hmm.
and yeah, it is like yeah, fuck you guys. Only America deserves new consoles, and it's very discouraging. And the thing is, again, and I wear my biases on the sleeve.
Hmm.
I'm a fucking Sony fanboy, man. I spend a lot of money on my
I know you are, dude. Everyone who's been following us or knows you, yeah, dude.
Mhm.
We definitely know that.
Yeah, 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 and I'm okay. I really I don't hide it, and I don't. But the thing is, at least for this launch window, I can give it to Microsoft, man. I will not get. I will not. This is not going to change my purchase decision. The main
Hmm.
reason why is because I literally do not need an Xbox Series X because my computer is already as powerful as a Series X, and I will get the same game. So literally, I
It's
do not need
Microsoft.
it. Hmm.
Yeah, it's Microsoft. You already have an Xbox. It's called your PC, dude. It's all
Exactly.
Microsoft.
So that's the only reason why I'm not getting it.
Yeah.
But I gotta give it to them that they are not doing this shitty with her because I am pretty sure they're having the same issues and they're having the same thoughts, but they are not like riling up people online, like going like a peacock online, going like, yeah, you know what, like only you selected people and selected markets will be able to get your hands on the console, and everybody else, fuck you. I'm pretty sure that Microsoft is doing the impossible to have at least limited stock on the smaller markets like mine, which is not
Yeah.
necessarily a small market, to be honest. Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, dude, this it's really fucked up. If you can tell, I'm pissed off, man. I am
Oh, I
very
mean, you
pissed
have
off.
yeah, very right to be. And just like you said, I mean, like you're a Sony fanboy and you're still not good enough. You know, that just feels bad.
Exactly.
It feels bad.
And and
And I
and I,
mean,
and I
oh,
sp-
dude, and go ahead.
and I spent tens of thousands of dollars on
Oh
my PlayStation
God.
account, and this is one thing that also pisses me off. I don't honestly it doesn't like make me I mean I'm not very vocal about this because whatever, but like for example, every time that Sony does any like rewards program or anything like that, I get jack shit, and I spent like hundreds of thousands of pesos, which is like tens of thousands of dollars in my
Oh
account.
man, you've been buying digital since God knows when, since the idea was like
Exactly.
out there. I remember because you're like, I'm getting digitally, and the thing is, you getting it digitally also, you're taking advantage because of where you're at. I remember what's it called, like Namco or
Yeah,
Tecmo doesn't
Namco.
really reach to where you're at in Mexico. So digital is like the way to go for you, man, and it's been helping you, ever since you've been getting that. and still you're probably not gonna be picked for with this. Oh, actually, you're not because it's only U.S. only. Like that
Exactly.
sucks, dude. That really sucks.
Exactly. Yeah. For the Go, I'm not gonna get it because I'm not gonna get picked for that because of that. It's only U.S. And second, I get nothing. Like for example, like a couple weeks ago,
Mhm.
and think about this. How long have we had PlayStation Plus, you and I?
Oh my goodness, I got it ever since the PlayStation 3. So I'm guessing me. I think I got like 210. I think 210 or 211. I don't
We've
remember.
been subscribed to PlayStation Plus since the fucking service is up.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Because I mean, the free games were like, oh, we better get this,
Exactly,
and this was
exactly,
years ago.
exactly. Because we were getting the free games and all that stuff, and we've been
Yeah,
subscribed to
man.
that service for like it's been like what, like 11 years, 12 years that it's been up.
He's easily,
10
easily.
years, 10 years, because they celebrated 10 years, and they have like
Oh yeah, that's right.
this
You're right.
giveaway. They have this giveaway when they gave cool themes and PlayStation
Yeah.
themes and like $10 gift cards to subscribers. I didn't get jack shit. I don't even get a congratulations card for my anniversary of subscription on PS Plus. Everybody does. You know what's the only thing that I get? I only get like my reminders that my subscription is going to expire,
That's yeah, yeah.
and shit like, oh, we're jacking up the price of your subscription. That's the only. And
Uh,
the thing is, I really don't mind about those little customer service things
hmm.
because like whatever. But like for example, like everybody complains about the Epic Game Store, right?
Oh yeah. Hmm.
The Epic Game Store has been giving games away, two games, and sometimes like really good games since last year, and you don't have to do jack shit to get them. You don't have to pay anything. You don't have to be. The only thing that you need to do is have an Epic account. That's it, and you can
Ooh.
keep it forever. You can play without even launching the Epic Game Store. And they are free. So they gave away the whole Batman series of video games, and I'm talking
Oh,
about the
cool.
whole Arkham series and the whole Batman Lego games. They gave them away about a year ago, and just last week they gave away Hitman and Remnant, and
I saw that.
they gave
I think
away
you
the
posted on that. Yeah.
yeah they gave away the new Total War game for 24 hours, a game that launched on launch day. They had it free for 24 hours, and they don't
Damn.
ask you to do anything. People they keep like preaching against Epic Games and whatnot, whatever. But those guys, they actually do things for for the consumer and the developers. And the thing is, when you start measuring things little by little,
Hmm.
even against Microsoft, I have a lot of issues with Game Pass. I have a lot of problems with Game Pass, conceptual problems with that. But that's good consumer value, and as soon as the service bus was up, and I get freebies from Microsoft, even though I rarely log on to my Xbox, I get things
Hmm.
from Microsoft, and I do feel appreciated,
Oh
and that.
yeah.
And those are things that I don't normally give a shit about, but that they keep accumulating. And now with something like this, just telling me like, you know what, you are not a value customer to me. Fuck you. I'm not gonna give you a PlayStation 5 on launch day. It's really pissing me off. Again, I'm not going Xbox because I have no need to go to Xbox. But I'm really
Mm.
thinking. I'm thinking instead of buying a PlayStation 5, I'm just jack up my computer, get a 3080 Ti graphics card, and just be served for the whole generation and not touch another fucking console again. Because that's how they are. That's how they are. They value my business. They don't value my fucking business, and that's how they're
I
making me
know.
feel. And the thing is, I understand the whole coronavirus thing. I understand we've been having a very tough year. Don't don't do shit like that. Don't do raffles for pre-orders. Just don't.
So tired of raffles, dude. I hate raffles. It
They
gives me anxiety, dude. I hate it.
exactly. The thing is, they don't have to parrot it. They don't have to go like,
Yeah.
only selected people are going to get my console. Just don't do it. Just like on launch date or whenever you do your pre-orders, just do like an invisible counter that you are only able to see. Send the URL to just selected people that you were going to pre-select anyways. But you don't have to tell everybody else. Fuck you. They don't have to flip the bird to everybody else. They don't have to. This is just stupid hype they are building to guarantee they are going to run out of stock when they know they are going to run out of stock anyways, because
Oh yeah.
people are gonna buy the console anyways. They don't have to do this, and
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I mean, if it was like a new company or something trying to run the hype train, I understand. But this is Sony PlayStation 5. Right now, everyone is quarantined. I mean, everyone's buying consoles, doing home things. Of course, it's going to sell out.
Like, yeah.
This reminds me of the PlayStation 2. The PlayStation 2, I did not get it. I remember I was in Texas when the PlayStation 2 came out. I remember I had to leave my home at midnight and try to find the store that had the smallest line. And I remember I was in a taxi because I didn't have a car. My friend Eric Connors, he's the one who that I went for a job in Texas. Whatever. But to make a long story short, I tried to find each store. Each store had a long line. I would ask the people, "Hey, is this for the PlayStation 2?" And they would start laughing because I think everyone who passed by was asking me. But all in all, I had to buy a PlayStation 2 from a scalper for 500. And I mean, now I could see like that those memories are coming back now, like the fucking hype. The how long you gotta wait to get one, and if you want to get it, off market, it's gonna cost you a lot of money. Dude. I'm serious about it.
And now that you mention it, you know, this is going to even piss me off even more. You know who's the people who's gonna get guaranteed stock in like probably like 5, 6 of the consoles? Fucking scalpers, because
Yep.
somehow all the time they always get stuck, and I don't know who they're fucking on Sony or whatnot, but they're gonna get guaranteed stock while everybody else and every other market can just go fuck themselves.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely, dude.
I'm sorry for the rant, dude, but it's really pissing me off, man.
It is, dude. It is. I was really looking forward to this. I mean, before all this happened, it was just that they're gonna release when it's gonna come out, and they're gonna give us all this information. I thought it's gonna be like a simple, hey, let's go onto the site and get it. Best of luck to you. But raffling, come on, man. Like, really? Now I know that like my hopes dwindled down like a lot. Like, you know what? I'm either gonna get. I mean, I want to get the PlayStation 5 and also want to get the Xbox Series X. But I think it's leaning more to the Xbox Series X because I know they're not going to pull this bullshit over. So
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah. And the thing is, I can almost guarantee you'll be able to get a PlayStation, an Xbox Series X first.
Yeah, right. So I mean,
Even
and like I said, I was planning to get both of them anyways. But I mean, just which one I want to get first.
yeah, yeah, and that's it's really upsetting because I mean we've been loyal customers, and
Oh
and,
man.
and just getting like the fuck you is just like, nah, it's not cool, man. But again, my only right now, my only hope is Amazon.
Yeah.
I already signed up
What, the
for
newsletter, or like if something comes out?
yeah, for the
Yeah.
launch, yeah, the whenever they open pre-orders and stuff, and they have, and the thing is, you can say whatever you want about Amazon, but those guys do value their customers.
Oh, for
So
sure.
so
Yeah.
I know like people with Prime subscription, people that buy like game console or gaming related things are gonna get like some sort of preference or whatnot,
hmm
or at least they're not gonna pull our legs, but yeah, I that's my only hope right now, that I can get it through
And that's
Amazon.
3. That should
And
take care of any bad karma.
and but
Whatever.
but
I think
honestly,
at
as
first
things
one,
are going, I am losing just my
I wonder if I
my
can
hope, and
track it to the source.
I just think that it'll be easy for me to get a new graphics card and a new processor and just upgrade my computer. Right now is
Right.
is my biggest, or what I think is gonna be the easiest thing for me, if I want to, which I don't need to again, but if I want to like spend my money that I had reserved for my PlayStation 5, I should just upgrade my computer.
Yeah,
And
because chances are, I mean, we're probably not going to see stock in months after they give it to the people who are more fortunate or supposedly who deserve it. And also, I know all the people, the big streamers, are going to get it. I was like, of
oh
course they
yeah,
are.
oh
So
yeah,
that's
of
like no
course,
doubt.
of course. I mean I don't mind that those guys, they do work for getting all that PR and report and whatnot, so it's fine. I mean, I'm
hmm
cool with them getting it. I don't care. But like, for example, like, hold on, I'm starting to a tough fight.
It's all good.
But like scalpers, for example, like people like that, which I am pretty sure we're gonna see like people that with piling up stocks of PlayStation 5s and selling them for like thousands of dollars,
Oh, for sure.
because it's gonna happen. I can assure you that, and that's really going to piss me off even more, man. Because like they took us off that opportunity to get the console in time, but they guarantee stock for fucking scalpers.
Yeah. For their personal gain, you know.
Exactly, exactly. Because they always get somehow they always get things on time, and they always get a lot of stock of whatever. So
Oh,
because
they got their connections, dude. They got that's their profession.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Man, that's how it works.
I should become a scalper myself.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know, dude. It's something that I don't, I can't do. I mean, I
Nice.
couldn't. I wouldn't be happy with myself just taking
Yeah,
advantage of people.
yeah, me neither. I think scalpers are the scum of the earth. They are like probably like no, I wouldn't say they're morally evil like Hitler or whatnot, but when it comes to consumerism, they are like the biggest scumbags.
Oh man, yeah, they are ahead. That's for sure.
The other reason why the retro gaming market is so
Oh my goodness, yeah.
unaffordable right now. The reason why like normal people cannot get like when the whole pandemic was starting and people were and the scalpers were piling up on hand sanitizer and toilet
Oh
paper.
god,
Those
toilet
people
paper,
are
yeah.
those people are fucking scum, man.
I know, right?
And as you and as
They're
you
just
said,
taking advantage of situations.
yeah, 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 exactly. Taking advantage. That's the problem, man.
Hmm. Man, but I mean, it's just. I mean, if for some miracle that even my wife signed up for what's it called for hopefully for the raffle, let's say, and if one of us gets it, dude, it'll be like I would actually it'll give me an idea what kind of gamers or what kind of supposedly deserve it. Because I mean, I know exactly what goes through my PlayStation. I know what I played. I know how many hours I put into it. But if I do, I mean, I'll be excited. I would be happy. But I mean, like I said, dude, my hope is dwindling, dude. I'm not gonna let my hopes up. So like when that day comes, I'm just gonna be like, fuck this. I'm gonna be all upset and shit. It's like it is what it is.
You know what? I actually do have expectations that you might get it and you might get invited.
You think so? Why?
Yeah. Well, they without trying to break any NDAs or anything like that, you get invited
Hmm.
to Sunny shit already.
Oh,
So
well,
so
yeah,
you
you're right.
you
Yeah.
you're already on their mailing list. So
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, man. I hope so. I mean, I hope that plays in my favor. And if it does, dude, I'll be the happiest gamer on the planet. But if
mhm.
not, I mean, I know eventually down the road I will get it. I'll definitely get it. And I'll just either, I'll just get the Xbox One X. I'll still game. I mean, the PlayStation 4 still has a long life with it, even though the 5's
Mhm.
coming out. You know what I'm saying? So I'll still be playing that. But yeah, it's just hope for the best, man. See what happens.
In fact, if I get speaking of that, if I get a PlayStation 5, I'm gonna be playing more PlayStation 4 games because I have like about 300 plus games. Not even unfinished. I'm talking about games that I have not even started on my PlayStation 4.
Right? Yeah,
So I'll be play.
exactly.
I'll be most likely playing PlayStation 4 games. But the thing is, I really want to play Demon Souls.
Oh my goodness, dude. We actually we talked about this.
Yeah, we
The
went through
Demon
this last
Souls
week.
is
So
that's just a game that we have a lot of memories of. Even that me and you played together,
yeah,
and it looks so awesome. Very nostalgic. I just love the fact how they just pumped out the graphics. I've seen side by side graphics on bosses and stuff. I'm like, wow, they're really pulling no punches on this. And it's one of the best Soulsborne games that I've played because, like I said, it was creepy. It was like a survival horror type of game. And
yeah.
yeah, that's definitely something that I'm gonna. That'll be well. Is this movie for launch? Is it for launch?
Most likely it's gonna be on launch.
A
or
month,
lunch.
right? Okay.
If not lunch on lunch day, you might be on lunch window, like within the next 2 months,
Okay.
within the first 3 months. I mean.
Because there's been leaks on when the PlayStation 5's coming out. I'm hearing November 10th or
Hmm.
sometime November 20th. I've been hearing those 2 dates.
I mean,
So
you know what? Even sorry for interrupting you.
no, no, go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say like, you know what? Even if the PlayStation 5 comes out here day one, and I can secure it day one, I'm not even gonna be playing PlayStation 5. You know what I'm gonna be playing?
What's that?
Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh my goodness, yeah. And you got that for
Hmm.
PC, obviously.
Oh yeah,
Guess I should just
That'd be the best way to get it.
I
Yeah.
pre-ordered day one on GOG.com, and I'm proud of of saying that every time that I can. Um,
Nice. Yeah, I figured get it for PC. That'd be the way to play. If you have PC, you might as well get it for PC.
yeah, because I want to be able to play ray traced day one.
Yeah,
Because the PlayStation
definitely, dude.
5, if you play it on retro compatibility on the PS4 and Xbox One version on the next gen consoles, they won't have ray tracing and all that jazz. They will only have like, I think, a performance mode, but they will be the base versions.
Yeah, and also I heard that there's going to be a free upgrade too. So if you buy it for the PlayStation 4, and then you get the PlayStation 5, you're going to have a free upgrade for the PlayStation 5. So that's pretty cool. I'm
Yeah.
glad people at what's it called
See the Projekt Red?
Red CD Product Red are actually thought about that, and everyone's jumping into that wagon too, which is good to see. Except for except for Skyrim.
Except actually it will be a nice way to go into the next topic that I wanted to talk about, which is shitty business practices.
That was one of them.
I was
I,
okay. There's a because I just before we started, I told you that I'm not I'm not necessarily against like the whole microtransaction things and stuff,
right.
but man, this new generation is also like separating the wheat from the shaft. Like for
Oh my
example,
god, yeah.
like CD Projekt Red, they're like they literally came up and said like they said like making you buy the same game twice is like one of the shittiest practices you can do as a business. And
For
then you
sure.
and but then you have companies like
No more
Activision,
superstitious black.
Uh-huh.
like Activision. Do you see what Activision did? They
For
for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and also 2K for NBA 2K1. They are doing the same. In fact, actually 505. I'm not going to blame this on Remedy because it's not Remedy's fault. The same was 505 games with this game with Control.
uh-huh. Yeah,
They,
the one with Control that you got to buy we just talked about it, the special championship edition to get that upgrade.
yeah, you want to get the Championship Edition? Tough luck. You gotta buy the Ultimate Edition to get the upgrade, which is that's a shitty move, man.
It is. And plus, I mean, maybe I know they need the money maybe or whatever, but still, dude, it's a shitty practice. It
I,
really is, man. I mean,
I'm sorry, but they don't. Honestly, they don't. I mean, people who play the game and pay for the season pass, the Ultimate Edition, the Championship Edition is not getting anything new. You are not
yep,
getting like the only thing that they are literally selling you. They are literally selling you just turning up the graphic settings on your console. That's all.
yep.
And that's something that I cannot. This is something I'm completely stealing this phrase from other YouTubers.
Hmm.
I don't have to pay money every time that I want to tweak my graphic settings on the PC version. So it's not like I gotta put like my credit card information to ramp up the settings to from 1080p to 4K, right? I don't have to do that. So
Or go
why
on
do
trying
why
anti-aliasing charge for putting on the.
exactly? But why do console people have to do that now? Because these guys they are just greeding one more money. And the thing is, there is also okay, there is also an argument. There is
Hmm.
also an argument about it is not a straight port. It's not gonna be like a straight. I made it sound very oversimplified. It's
Uh-huh.
just not the porting the console version, the PS4 version to PS5, Xbox One version to Xbox Series X, and adding all the ray tracing stuff is not as simple as just turning flags on the game engine,
Right.
but because those things are not coded into the PlayStation 4 and onto the base versions, they are not coded in. So they have to hire people to go and code them in. Still, it is not that big of an effort. It takes probably like a couple weeks of effort and probably like another 2 weeks of QA and optimization, and that's it. So it's not like they're gonna take a whole year of development time to implement ray tracing, especially since us PC gamers have been doing the ray tracing beta testing for the past year.
Yeah.
So even though there is an argument, you can say, yeah, they have to use development resources and they have to report those versions, the base versions to the next gen versions, whatever. It's the same thing CD Projekt Red is gotta do, and they are not charging you extra to do that. And many other companies, not only them, many other companies are also offering free upgrades of games without having to pay like a special pass like fucking Activision and then 2K, or jacking up the price to $70, or having making you buy like another version of the same game. But the thing is, I normally don't complain about this. I see gaming as a luxury thing, not as a basic necessity. So to me, it's not like you have to have video games. So all those like anti-consumer discourses and stuff like that, I really normally do not agree to them or do not pay them much attention. But this time, it really kind of riled me up because it's like, dude, this is that's less blade. It's just the same as PlayStation with their raffles. They are just ruffling feathers, and they are just like, that's just greed, man. And
It is.
that's blatant greed that I not even I can excuse.
I know, and it's kind of like it's like a turnoff, isn't it? It's like, I don't know. It's just it's all about. I mean, I think it's in a way it's always been about money, and I've heard about people like people who used to work in the gaming industry or do journalism. They see for what it is, and they're like, "My God, it's really greedy. It's extremely greedy, dude." And it's turned off people to gaming, dude. From what I've heard, a few YouTubers talking about that. It's kind of sad, really.
And you know what's one thing though? One thing too about the I am a person who supports the game developers more than gamers.
Hmm.
So every time that you see me do an argument on gaming, it will be first on favor of game developers, not publishers. There is a big distinction between the two. Because one of my goals in life is to be a game developer. There are some of the people that I respect the most. You
Uh-huh.
and I, one of our best friends, and one of the members of the Reboot Robber family who has not talked to us in the longest time ever. He was a game developer once, and we saw like how he busted his ass to get his games done in time
Oh
and stuff like
man,
that.
yeah, definitely.
We actually that shit. Just a little side note. All that talk about the crunch and stuff, we are witness of that. We know actually like how fucked up the crunch culture is because we saw it with our
Ah,
friend, right? Remember
I
like
remember that.
like he wouldn't sleep and he couldn't like come up and hang out because he was like at the office at 3 a.m. like doing coding and shit.
Yeah, doing debugs and all that stuff. I definitely remember that, dude, for sure.
Yeah.
And we're talking about a company who did like mobile gaming too, right? And
Uh huh.
imagine like these AAA companies that have a huge amount of stress over their workers too.
Exactly. So yeah. So my point is like I am always first pro developer, second pro the gamer,
Hmm.
and very last pro the publishers. So I normally don't complain about microtransactions and stuff because I know that money goes to developers as well,
Yeah.
and the price of gaming has not changed in a long time. So the cheaper games get, the less money it goes into the hands of the people who makes them.
Hmm.
So I'm okay. I am okay with I'm gonna do these missions. I am okay um, with supporting them, but there is always like there is a limit, dude. When you're like, you know what, this is just bullshit. Eh,
I know, right? You can only take so much, man.
exactly. That's yeah. There's a limit to everything, even to me, that I gotta call the bullshit when it's bullshit, and this is bullshit, man.
Yeah, I know. And plus, I mean, now that the next generation is coming, next generation of gaming, everyone's at the edge of their seat, dude. And we just gotta
Mhm.
time will tell. I mean, I don't know when we're gonna receive more information on this stuff. Hopefully, it's very soon. But once we receive anything, any information or any emails, dude, we'll definitely let everyone know and give them more
Mhm.
information that they need.
I personally think we'll be hearing something within the next 2 3 weeks.
Okay. And once that happens, dude, we'll be on the podcast once again.
Yep.
Cool, man.
All
Well,
right.
that sounds like we had a good topic. So you just heard two grown men talk about getting pissed off at gaming consoles,
It
at
was
gaming companies.
it was an angrier talk today.
Yeah.
But it's fine. I mean, it's I think it's healthy to sometimes criticize and actually vent out frustrations at the industry as well, because just cheering up and being cheerleaders for games and gaming industry always is not healthy either. So it's fine. It's fine once in a while. Just complain and criticize your favorite things is healthy. So
It is. I mean, especially when it's a passion. I mean, we've been gaming for decades now, so
yeah,
we do see
Although
the changes of weather
none of
in
that
gaming.
sounds as exciting
And
as it could
people ask,
be.
you know, why are you so into gaming? It's just something that we love to do. I mean, it's a type of escape. I mean, it's like people who like to watch movies or read books. Gaming is also another thing that that we do that helps us relax. It's just another hobby that we just love to do. So I mean, and that's why we're so passionate about it. Because I know I'm going to get comments like, "Oh, it's just gaming, just video games." Yeah, man. But like, I bet the other person, like for example, sports.
hmm
Sports is not. Sports got canceled again. I bet people are upset about that, and we could
hmm
say the same thing. Well, it's just a bunch of people running with something, whatever. But I mean, it's just a passion. We all have hobbies, and we feel passionate about things that we love, and this is one of the things that we love. So I mean, so
yeah.
that's why we're here to say what we're saying.
And let's put it this way. At least in my case, I have no children. I have no, and I'm single. So
Mm-hmm.
the reason why I work and I make the money that I make is to play video games. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
to me it's a very important thing in my life. Let's
Exactly.
put it this way. So yeah, that's why I have very opinionated and passionate uh, uh, um, opinions about it. So this is like a very big deal for me, and I don't expect anyone to understand. This is something I've been battling on for like at least 25 years of my life. People try to understand like how much it means to me. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like if you are like angry or you are like you think it's silly for me to complain about gaming related things, honestly, just save the preaching. Is like I heard it many times, and I'm not
Exactly.
gonna change. It's not gonna change me. Like you telling me, somebody just telling me, like, "Oh, you should behave as a grown up." It's not gonna change anything. So,
Exactly.
but thank you
Yeah.
for listening. Thank you for commenting.
Yeah, awesome. I mean, and yeah, thank you for listening, commenting, and thank you for listening to our podcast. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And yeah, you'll definitely be hearing more of us soon enough. So thanks
Yeah,
again.
yeah. As we draw closer to the imminent release of the new console, we'll be doing some more stuff. And yeah, just really quick before we sign off, my
Mhm.
review of the AWE um, the AWE DLC for Control is good. It's not as good it's not as good as Foundation when it comes to gameplay and content. I think
Mhm.
is way shorter. It has less content. The content is less interesting, but
Okay.
and this is not even a spoiler anymore, because the connections to Alan Wake are just like since the moment you boot it
Everywhere.
up.
Yeah.
Since the moment
Yeah.
you boot
It's
it
true.
up, they don't hide anything. They don't hide any punches. So it is to Alan Wake fans is a must. It's a must play to Alan Wake fans. Uh, it is not like you get to play Alan Wake or whatnot, but it sets up what is coming up next on the universe, on the Remedyverse. So highly recommended to fans. If you are not fan, I don't recommend you to go out of the way to get it unless you already have the season pass or you buy the bullshit championship edition.
The Ultra Championship Edition. Yeah.
Eh,
So either way,
all right, that's all for that.
cool. Okay, well, thanks, man. Thanks for that. I'm definitely going to play it, but like I said, I'll wait for the Championship Edition to come out, and I'll definitely play it with ray tracing and all that good stuff. So awesome, man. Thank you.
I do recommend you to wait for the PS5 version to drop.
Nice. All right. Well, once again, thanks so much for watching or hearing, and live long game on. Peace.
Peace out.